Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. Today we're at Fenway Park circa 2016 for a game of Payoff Pitch Baseball as the New York Yankees are in town to play the Boston Red Sox. Now obviously this is a New York-Boston game, so it should be good for some spicy shenanigans, but we'll go through how the game works. We'll go through the first few at-bats nice and slow, just to kind of, A, help me knock a little bit of rust off, and B, so you guys can see how the game works. I'm going to adjust, see if I can adjust the camera just a touch more. I think that will do. All right. As usual, I will tab into Digital Diamond, and I'll see you guys at the halves of each inning. And wow, it looks deserted at Fenway. Well, we've got a sellout crowd today at Fenway Park. I know it's a bit weird for a little New Year's Eve baseball, but let's jump into this. Starting pitcher for the Red Sox is Rick Porcello, 22-4 with a 3.15 ERA, 223 innings pitched, 193 hits, 23 homers, 32 walks, and 189 strikeouts in 2016. While the rest of the Red Sox get loose, we'll take our first look at the Yankees' starting lineup today. Leading off, we've got Jacoby Ellsbury in center field. Brett Gardner is in left field. Carlos Beltran is in right. Mark Teixeira is at first base. Alex Rodriguez is your designated hitter. Brian McCann is catching. Starlin Castro is at second base. Didi Gregorius is at shortstop. And Chase Headley is at third base. Just resetting the lineup here. Let me tab over to OBS for a second just so I can look at how the camera is laid out. We'll bring the lineup in there. Okay. Adjust that just a touch. Okay. Now we'll go back to Digital Diamond. Leading off for the Yankees, we've got Jacoby Ellsbury. Rick Porcello is also a right-handed pitcher. He hit 8 homers and 43 RBI against right-handed pitching in 2016. We are going to be using blue and white and red and white dice. Red Sox are the home team. The 2D6 coming off the pitcher's card and the 2D10s coming off of the batter's card. We need the sum of the 2D6, but we'll read the D10s red then white. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the first pitch. 2 is going to be a wheelhouse check right off the bat, but an 84 against a righty. That's going to get lifted into center field. Getting under that one for the Red Sox is going to be Bradley. He will make the catch, 1 out in the inning, and we are underway here at Fenway Park. Once Digital Diamond decides it actually wants to cooperate with me today. Which, oh, you're going to do this today, are you? Hold on a second. Now while Digital Diamond catches up, our next batter will be Brett Gardner. He hit 5 homers and 5 homers against right-handed pitching. Ellsbury actually had 43 walks against right-handed pitching. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 11 is going to be a defense check. Let's see what we're checking. That ball is hit to shortstop on a possible error chance. Going after that at shortstop is going to be Bogarts. His error rating is a 3. He wants to see a 35 or higher on 2D10. That is a 12. He's going to boot that one. And that will be, let's see, infield error. That's going to be a 1-base error. And Gardner will be on. Infield will go to double play depth. Carlos Beltran is now the hitter. He hit 14 home runs against right-handed pitching. Gardner is a steal of 3 against a hold of 6. Jump of 3 against a hold of 6. He's not going anywhere. So Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 86, and that's going to be grounded to short. Let's see if the Red Sox are able to turn the double play. 8, and 8 or less on 2D6, and the Red Sox get out of the inning. They will easily get out of the inning. Bogaerts will pick that one up. He'll fire that over to Pedroia at second base. Pedroia will turn, flip it over to Ramirez at first, and that will be a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play, and the Red Sox will dodge a bullet there. The error comes to nothing for the Yankees. Score is now New York 0, Boston coming to bat. So I'll check in with chat real quick. Once again, if you're a regular on the channel, you know that during the baseball games, I only check in with chat every half inning. So don't panic if I don't see your message right away. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees is Michael Pineda. 6-12 with a 4.82 ERA, 175 2/3 innings pitched, 184 hits, 27 homers, 53 RBI, 207 strikeouts in 2016. While the Yankees get loose in the field behind him, let's take our first look at the Red Sox starting lineup. Leading off is Mookie Betts in right field. Dustin Pedroia is at second base. Xander Bogaerts is at shortstop. David Ortiz is your designated hitter. Hanley Ramirez is at first base. Travis Shaw is at third base. Brock Holt in left field. Christian Vasquez catching. And Jackie Bradley is in center field. So that's the lineup Pineda is going to be charged with keeping in check today. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Red Sox, we have Mookie Betts. Against a right-handed pitcher, which Pineda is, he hit 23 home runs. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 51. And a tough 51 is going to get lined right to second base. Putting up his glove in self-defense is going to be Castro, and the ball will slam into it for out number 1. Stepping into the batter's box now is Dustin Pedroia, 12 homers against right-handed pitching. I'm going to adjust the chart to 1 out, the out chart to 1 out. Pineda will get the sign once again from McCann. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. 3 is going to be a patient 83. He's not that patient, though. That one's going to get skied into center field. Coming under that for the Yankees is going to be Ellsbury. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 2. Two down, and the batter now is Xander Bogaerts. He hit 15 home runs against right-handed pitching. 2 outs in the inning. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 12 is a patient 35, and Bogaerts is going to smack that one into the outfield, and that's going to be a double. And Bogaerts keeps the inning going with a 2-out double. David Ortiz now stepping into the batter's box. Ortiz hit 33 of his 38 home runs against right-handed pitching in 2016. Bogaerts is a jump of 3 against a hold of 9. Jump of 3 against a hold of 9. They're not going to try to run themselves out of the inning. That was Big Papi in the batter's box. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set. Here's the kick, and here comes the pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. Uh-oh, we've got a rare play with men on. What did I do with my rare play chart here? And of course I put it in the box. So let me grab one of my sets of rare plays out. Here we go. All right, so we need a wheelhouse rare play with men on. Here we go. Runners on base, ballpark or wheelhouse. Oh, here we go. Okay. So that's a ballpark. 35. Right fielder makes a terrific running catch. If right fielder arm is equal or less than the lead runner's run rating, the right fielder throws out the lead runner trying to advance. If the arm rating is higher, runner advances to the next base or scores. Except since there are 2 outs, that's actually just going to be a fly ball into right field. Getting under that for the Yankees is going to be Beltran. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. A double for the Red Sox, but they're not able to do anything with it. We are scoreless after 1. Catching up with chat real quick, as Philip Reynolds is first to join us here at Fenway Park. Morning, Philip. Hopefully you have a good last day of 2024. And as usual, I will see you guys for the bottom of the second. Leading off the top of the second, though, is Mark Teixeira. Teixeira hit 13 of his 15 home runs against right-handed pitching. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. Let's see, 7 is going to be an in-play 81, except that's going to be in-play lifted into center field. Getting under that for the Red Sox is going to be Bradley. He will make an easy catch, and that will be out number 1. Stepping into the batter's box is the ever-dangerous Alex Rodriguez. Although he was pretty tame in 2016, 6 of his 9 home runs coming against right-handed pitching. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. His defense let him down earlier and let him down in the last inning. And that one's being hit to third base on a possible error chance. That ball is hit over to Shaw. His error rating is a 2, so he was a little bit suspect out there. And he's going to boot that one, and Rodriguez is going to be safe at first on the error. Well, at least first. Let's see what we're going to have here. That's actually going to be a single plus. So let's go. So I think it's 1B plus E plus. So I've got to check on Digital Diamond how I've got to enter single and an error. Let's see. Okay, 1B and okay. 1B and E5. So that's going to end up with Rodriguez at second base. And the batter now is Brian McCann. He hit 17 of his 20 homers against right-handed pitching. A-Rod is a steal of 3. There's a jump of 3 against a hold of 6. He's not going anywhere. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 45, and McCann's going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, and that's out number 2. Two outs, and Starlin Castro steps into the batter's box. 16 of his 21 home runs coming against right-handed pitching. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 5 is going to be an in-play 84, and that's going to get grounded over to short. Picking that one up for the Red Sox is going to be Bogarts. He's going to fire that over to first, and that will retire the side. Hit and an error, but the Yankees aren't able to do anything with it as we get ready for the bottom of the second. And Philip just finished Game 17 in his History Maker baseball project. Nashville is 8. Oh, wait. History HMBX. HMBX with Nashville? I didn't think Nashville had a baseball team. Although maybe HMBX is a different sport I'm thinking of. I'll stay tight. I'll stay tight for a little bit because I'm curious about what project you're working on there. Because like I said, HMBX doesn't seem like it should be a baseball project with Nashville. Anyway, leading off the bottom of the second for the Red Sox is Hanley Ramirez. Ramirez hit 19 of his 30 home runs against right-handed pitching. Pineda will get the sign from McCann once I pick up the dice because I've got pretty small hands. Pineda will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a ballpark check. 71 is in play, though, for a righty. Let's see what Ramirez can do with this. That's a 7, and what he can do is smack that, and he'll smack that just out of the infield, and that will be a base hit. Infield for the Yankees will move to double play depth as stepping into the batter's box now is Travis Shaw. Shaw hit 12 of his 16 home runs against right-handed pitching. He is a jump of 3 against the... Actually, it's Ramirez I need to be paying attention to. Jump of 3 versus a hold of 9, which they're not going to worry about that just yet. Shaw's got decent power against righties. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set... And here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 17. And Shaw's going to get frozen with the bat on his shoulder for a called strike 3, out number 1. Out number 1 is Shaw is retired on a pitch he thought was outside. Batter now is Brock Holt. All 7 of his home runs coming against right-handed pitching. Pineda gets a sign from McCann once again. Looks over to Ramirez at first. Pineda will turn to deal with Holt. Pineda will kick, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a patient 63. He's not quite that patient. That's going to be lifted into left field. Coming under that for the Yankees is going to be Gardner. He will make the catch, and that will be out number 2. And Christian Vasquez, the catcher, steps into the batter's box. He hit his only home run against right-handed pitching. Pineda gets the sign from McCann once again. Looks over to Ramirez at first. Pineda will set. Here's the kick, and here is the offering. 9 is going to be a patient 67. Definitely not that patient. That one's going to get lifted into right field. Getting under that one for the Yankees is going to be Beltran. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, but the Red Sox are not able to do anything with it. We remain scoreless after 2. Catching up with chat. It's a History Maker Baseball Express. The other expansion team is Austin. Okay. It didn't seem baseballish to me, so I guess I was just a little bit curious. Top of the third coming up, and the leadoff... Hang on. I just hit the tripod again. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Top of the third, and the leadoff batter for the Yankees in this inning is Didi Gregorius. He hit 16 of his 20 home runs against right-handed pitching. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set. He will wind up, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. The Red Sox defense has not been good today. And that's being hit over to third base. This time it's a range play. It's a range play for Travis Shaw. His range at third base is a C. He is not going to get that one, and that's going to be a base hit. Man. If you're the Fenway faithful, you cannot be happy with the performance of your defense, especially Shaw today. Batter now is Chase Headley. He hit 11 of his 14 home runs against right-handed pitching. Infield will move to double play depth. Gregorius, steal of 3 against a hold of 6. He's not going anywhere. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the pitch. All right, I'm just going to go with that. 5 is going to be an in-play 32, and that's going to be a base hit for Headley. Let's see where that one's getting hit. I'm going to the fast action cards. That'll be a line drive into center field. So Gregorius is going to end up at third. Headley will end up at first. That's a 1B. Let's try this. 1B star. Let's try 1B star 8. No. Okay, why is this not working when I do it this way? 1B. Let's just go 1B star. We'll know it's an S8. We should end up with Gregorius at third, and we do. Batter now is Ellsbury with nobody out, and the infield is going to have to play corners. I think they're going to play in just to make sure the run doesn't score. That's probably the better play here if you're the Red Sox. Nashville is the Bats in Austin, or San Antonio the Bulls. Nashville plays at the Batcave. Austin plays at the Ranch, the last rodeo. Okay, cool. Interesting. All right, Ellsbury the batter now. As Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez, all of a sudden, Fenway faithful are not looking happy right now. They're hoping for a big-time pitch from Porcello. Porcello will set, and here's the pitch. 11 is another defense check. Red Sox fans have not been happy with these defense checks. And that's a range play over to first base. Going after that is going to be Ramirez. His range at first base is a C. Can he get to this one? 38 on a C. No, he can't get to that one, and that's going to be a sharp liner into center field. So Gregorius is going to score. So Gregorius will score. Headley will go to first or second. Ellsbury will go to first. 1-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Ugh. And the infield in does not work at all for the Red Sox. Batter now is going to be Gardner. Gardner today reached on an error. Let me just tab in and check the camera, since I did seem like I jarred the tripod. And suddenly the Yankees have got something going on, as Porcello does not seem like he's going to get out of the third here. We'll see what happens, though. Headley is a steal of 3 against a hold of 6. He's not going anywhere. With the way the Yankee bats are starting to come alive, though, he might not need to go anywhere. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be an in-play 84, and that's going to be lifted into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Bradley. He will make the catch for out number 2. I need to double check fly balls into, so it's an F. So if the result was wheelhouse or patient, okay, so that doesn't happen there. Runner on second with a run rating of, okay, Headley's got a run rating of 6, so he will hold. But that'll be 2 outs, right? Yes, 2 outs in the inning. Hold on. No, that's actually the first out of the inning. What am I thinking? So we've got 1 out, and the batter now is Beltran. Beltran hit into a double play his last time up. And yeah, Digital Diamond says it best. Porcello is in a bit of a jam here with Headley at second and Ellsbury at first. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He knows he's got to be careful. A mistake to Beltran is going to blow this game wide open. Porcello will set, and here comes the pitch. A 9 is a patient 69, and fortunately for the Red Sox, Beltran is not that patient. That is a fly ball into right field. Coming under that one is going to be Betts. He will make the catch for 2 outs in the inning. So since it was an F9 and the at bat was patient, so Headley will go to third. We'll go to third on the play. Let's see. So we want F9. We want F9 R2 star. We want to end up with Headley at third with 2 outs. There we go. Perfect. And Teixeira now is going to be the batter once I get caught up to Digital Diamond. Teixeira today is 0 for 1. Red Sox hoping to... Fenway Park is loud, hoping the Red Sox can get out of this with just the 1 run for damage. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 24, and Teixeira is going to get frozen with the bat on his shoulder for a called strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Yankees strike first. 1 run on 3 hits, and the score is now 1-0 Yankees as we get set for the bottom of the third. That could have been a much more alarming inning if you're a Red Sox fan. Catching up with chat. Philip Reynolds says boo, probably that the Yankees struck first. Don't yell at me, Philip. Yell at the dice. That's the story they're choosing to tell today. As we get set for the bottom of the third, we're going to be looking at the top of the Red Sox order as Jackie Bradley steps into the batter's box for his first time. 23 of his 26 homers coming against right-handed pitching. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 41, and Bradley is going to swing through a slider for strike 3, and that is out number 1. Betts now the batter. He lined out his first time up. 1 out in the inning. Pineda will get the sign. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 1. And Betts, wow, I think the bat got a little more airtime on that one as he tried to swing through the high heat. As he swung through the high heat, and the third base coach actually had to duck out of the way of that bat. But that'll be strikeout number 3 for Pineda, 2 down in the inning. Heads up down at third base. Actually, that would have been a called strike 3, but whatever. Too late to worry about that now. The way I normally do my strikeouts is I take the tougher rating for strikeouts divided in half. Lower is called, higher is swinging. That's how I normally do that. But on a 1 like that, I just couldn't resist the throwing the bat detail. Batter now is Pedroia. Pedroia flew out his first time up. 1-0 Yankees, bottom of the third, 2 outs. Pineda gets the sign from McCann. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a ballpark check. 28's wheelhouse. Pedroia thinks he's got a hold of one. 42, what he's got a hold of is a base hit to extend this inning. Extending the inning for Bogaerts to get to the plate. Bogaerts today is actually, he hit a double his first time up. Pedroia is not going to try to run himself out of the inning. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 40, and right at the top of his range, but Bogaerts is going to swing through another slider for strike 3. That will retire the side. 1 hit, but the Red Sox are not able to do anything with it. Score is now 1-0 Yankees after 3. Catching up with chat real quick. All looks quiet there. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Yankees, we have Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez today reached on an error his first time up. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a ballpark check. 28, wheelhouse. Rodriguez thinks he's got a hold of one. 62, what he's got a hold of, though, is a fly ball into right field. Going back for that one is Betts. He's going to be back to the track, back to the wall, but he's just barely going to have room to catch that, and that will be out number 1. Stadium size. Phew! 1 out, and the batter now is McCann. McCann today is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Porcello looking in at Vasquez. He will get the sign. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be an in-play 34, and it's just going to get popped up on the infield. Getting under that one at second base is going to be Pedroia. He will make the catch, and that is out number 2. Two outs, and Castro now will step into the batter's box. He is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez once again. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. Defense is not a word Fenways like to hear today. And that one is being hit to second base on a range play. Going after that one is going to be Pedroia. His range at second base is a B. He can't get to that one either, and that's going to be a base hit as Castro will keep the inning going. Stadium groans. Ugh. Red Sox defense has been terrible today, and the batter now is Gregorius. Gregorius singled and scored a run. Castro not going to run on the base paths. They're not going to try to run. He's not going to try to run them out of the inning. Porcello will look into Vasquez for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a patient 19, and Gregorius is going to get a hold of one, and that's going to be a double. That's going to be an opposite field shot into left field, and Castro is going to come in to score. So that's a D7. Oh, hold on. We're just going to do that. That way we end up with the situation we want. Castro will score 2-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Ugh. Batter now is Headley. Headley today is 1-for-1 with a single. 2 out here in the top of the 4th. Porcello, suddenly with a 2-0 deficit that he's facing, he will get the sign from Vasquez, looking over to Gregorius. Porcello will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be an in-play 17, and the inning's going to continue as Headley's going to smack that one for a base hit. Let's see what happens with it on the fast action cards. That's going to be a sharp liner that drops in front of the left fielder. Gregorius will score. Headley will end up at first. 3-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. Ugh. Batter now is Ellsbury. Ellsbury today is 1-for-2 with a single. Yankees getting some damage done here. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 38, and Ellsbury is going to continue the inning with a base hit. It'll be automatic. Actually, we've got extra base runner advancement with 2 outs. Headley will have a sharp liner drop in front of the left fielder. Runner on first will actually advance 2 bases because of 2 outs. And Ellsbury keeps the inning going. And the batter now with 2 outs is Gardner. Gardner today is 0-for-1. He reached on an error. We are going to get some activity in the Red Sox bullpen as Porcello is just having a rough day. Who are they going to get warming up? The Red Sox are going to get Clay Buchholz warming up in the bullpen. He is not, as Porcello is not having a very good day at all today. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 71. And that's going to get grounded over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Bogarts. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And suddenly it's 3-0 Yankees as we get set for the bottom of the 4th. Terrible defensive plays are very much hurting the Red Sox in this one. Catching up with chat real quick. Adjusting the camera once again since I keep jarring the tripod. And stepping into the batter's box for the Red Sox to lead off the bottom of the 4th. We've got David Ortiz. Ortiz today flew out his first time up. Red Sox are in all kinds of need of runs today. So Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 52. I don't think that's going to help. Nope. That's going to get grounded over to first. Teixeira will pick that one up. He will take it to the bag himself, and that's out number 1. As Ortiz bounces that right over to Teixeira, batter now is Holt. Holt today is Holt isn't the batter. Hang on. Ramirez is the batter. I knew something wasn't right. Ramirez today is 1-for-1 with a single. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a ballpark check. 83 is in play to a righty, though. 64 is going to get grounded over to third. Picking that one up is going to be Headley. He will throw that across the horn, and that will be out number 2. Shaw now the batter. Shaw struck out his first time up. Red Sox are not getting any help from their defense today. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 12, that's going to be a patient 9, and that's actually going to be ball 4, as Shaw will reach to extend the inning with a 2-out walk. Now Holt the batter. Holt today, though, is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Shaw not going to go running to try to run the Red Sox out of the inning. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is going to be a patient 16, and instead, Holt is now going to extend the inning with a 2-out walk of his own. Seems like 2 outs. Seems like neither team wants to get out of the inning when it gets to 2 outs. Vasquez now the batter. Vasquez flew out his first time up. Pineda in a jam here with 2 outs. Looking over at Shaw at second, Holt at first. Pineda will turn and deal with Vasquez. Pineda will set. He'll get the sign from McCann. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 9 is a patient 20. And Vasquez is going to get a hold of that one. That'll be a double, and that's going to put the Red Sox on the board. Let's see where it goes, but everybody's going to be scoring. Deep drive to center field, 1 hops the wall. Everybody scores. So Shaw will come in to score. Holt will score. Vasquez at second. And just like that, the Red Sox have now cut into this Yankee lead 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Bradley. Bradley today, though, is 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. 2 outs in the inning. Wow, the way it's going, seems like 2 outs is going to be a dangerous situation for both teams. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 43, and Bradley's going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, and the Yankees are finally going to get out of the inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, and 2 walks. Score is now 3-2 Yankees after 4. Yankees and Red Sox are proving known for high drama today. As the batter now to lead off the top of the 5th for the Yankees is Beltran. Actually, this is the heart of the order. Beltran today is 0 for 2, though. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez as Buchholz continues throwing in the Red Sox bullpen. Porcello will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 34, and Beltran's going to swing through a curveball for strike 3, and that is out number 1. Teixeira now steps into the batter's box. Teixeira is 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out today. Porcello gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is an in-play 69, and that's going to be grounded over to second. Pedroia will pick that one up. That'll be out number 2 as he throws that over to first. Rodriguez now takes a few practice cuts as he walks into the batter's box. He's 0 for 1. He reached on an error. Actually, he singled and reached and got the second on an error. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 2. That's a wheelhouse 47, and Rodriguez will extend the inning with a base hit. Once again, that 2-out time is not a good time. Batter now is McCann. McCann is 0 for 2. He's struck out and popped out. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a patient 51, and that's ball 4. McCann will continue to extend the inning with a 2-out walk. Castro now steps into the batter's box. Castro is 1 for 2 with a single, and he hit his last single with 2 outs. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez as he looks over to Rodriguez at second, McCann at first. Porcello will turn and deal with Castro. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 2, and Castro is going to get frozen by the high heat for strike 3, and that will finally retire the side. 1 hit and a walk, but the Yankees can't parlay that into anything, as we will get set for the bottom of the 5th. Catching up with chat real quick. Leading off the bottom of the 5th, we are looking at the top of the order for the Red Sox, as Betts steps into the batter's box. Betts today is 0 for 2. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 10 is going to be an in-play 70. That's going to be way too high. That's going to get grounded over to second. Picking that one up for the Yankees is Castro. He will make the throw over to first for out number 1. Pedroia now steps into the batter's box. Pedroia today is 1 for 2 with a single. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 8, and Pedroia is going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, and that is out number 2. Curveball just catches the outside corner, and that's strike 3. Batter now is Bogaerts. Bogaerts today is 1 for 2 with a double. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, though. Both teams get very nervous when they get to 2 outs. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. 98 is in play, though. 79 is going to be way too high. That's going to get lifted into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Ellsbury for the Yankees. He will have plenty of room as he's leaning back slightly for that one, but he will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox in the bottom of the 5th. We are still at 3-2 Yankees after 5. Catching up with chat. Okay. Stepping into the batter's box now to lead off the top of the 6th for the Yankees is Didi Gregorius. Gregorius is 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez as Buchholz is ready to come in at any time. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is an in-play 4, and Gregorius will lead off the inning with a double. as Gregorius now finds himself at second. Leadoff double brings Headley to the plate. Headley today is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Gregorius not a threat to try to steal. Porcello looking in at Vasquez for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be a tough 97, and that's going to get lifted into left field. Getting under that one is going to be Holt. He will make the catch for out number 1. One out in the inning, and here's Ellsbury. Ellsbury today is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Gregorius looking over at second, hoping somebody can bring him home. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a ballpark check. 45 is wheelhouse. Actually, 45 is in play to a lefty. Ellsbury doesn't think he's got a hold of one, but that's in play against a righty. 17, though, is going to be a base hit. Let's see what happens on that. Line drive into left field. Runner on first advances 1 base. That's going to be an S7. Gregorius will find himself at third, though. The infield has got to play in on this one. Gardner now is the batter. Gardner today is 0 for 2. He reached on an error. Okay, I don't know why Digital Diamond is telling me that he's 0 for 3. He's actually 0 for 2 with an error. He reached on an error, I should say. Porcello now. Are the Red Sox going to take Porcello out here? I think the answer is... he's going to be fatigued after this inning. They're going to see if he can get out of the inning, but Buchholz is probably going to be coming in to start the 7th. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 2, wheelhouse 67. Fortunately for them, though, a 67 is going to get lifted into right field. Or left field, I should say. Getting under that one is going to be Holt. He will make the catch for out number 2. But on any kind of wheelhouse, that will be deep enough to score the run. So that'll be an F7, R3 star. So Gardner will be out, but Gregorius will score on the sacrifice fly. 4-2 in favor of the Yankees. And here's Beltran. Beltran today, hang on, let me update my score sheet. Beltran today is 0 for 3. They're trying to get Porcello out of the inning. Porcello will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. Let's see, 8 is going to be a tough 15, and that's a called strike 3 on Beltran, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, actually 2 hit, 1 run, 2 hits, and a sacrifice fly makes it 4-2 Yankees heading into the bottom of the 6th. Catching up with chat. Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Red Sox, we're looking at the middle of the order as Ortiz steps into the batter's box first. Ortiz today is 0 for 2. Always a home run threat, though. Pineda looking in at McCann for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is going to be a patient 37, and Ortiz will start off the inning with a walk. As Ortiz will trot to first on a curveball getting away from Pineda. Ramirez stepping into the batter's box. Ramirez today is 1 for 2 with a single. The infield will go to double play depth. Ortiz, not much of a threat to try to steal. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set. He'll glance over at Ortiz. Pineda will kick, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be an in-play 35. Just missed it. That's going to get popped up on the infield instead. Getting under that one at second base is going to be Castro. He will make the catch for out number 1. Stepping into the batter's box now, we have Shaw. Shaw today is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. 81 to a lefty is in play. It would be in play to a righty as well. A 15, though, is going to get smacked for a base hit. Let's see where that one goes. Line drive into center field. Runner on first advances 1 base. So Ortiz will end up at second, Shaw to first. And now we're going to start getting some activity in the Yankee bullpen. As starting to get loose is going to be... They're going to start getting... The Yankees are going to start getting Andrew Miller loose in the bullpen. This is a very dangerous situation if you're the Yankees. Fenway Park is loud. They're hoping Holt can come in and give them something. Holt is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ortiz remains not a threat to steal. Pineda will look in at McCann for the sign. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be an in-play 68, and that's going to be grounded over to short. Let's see if they can turn the double play. So it's going to be a 6 or less on 2d6. The Yankees get out of the inning. And they get the double play. That'll get grounded over to... That'll get picked up by Gregorius. Gregorius will turn, fire that over to Castro. Castro will turn, flip over to Teixeira at first, and that will be the inning. That'll be a 6-4-3 double play. Stadium barfs. Bleh. Score remains 4-2 Yankees after 6. Teixeira will step into the batter's box to start the top of the 7th. Teixeira today is 0 for 3, but that's going to be it for Porcello. He would be fatigued anyway, so the Red Sox are going to bring in Clay Buchholz to take over in relief. Once Digital Diamond catches up, we will take a look at his stats. Buchholz went 8-10 with a 4.78 ERA, 139 and a third innings pitched, 130 hits, 21 walks, 21 homers, 55 walks, 93 strikeouts in 2016. Catching up with chat real quick. Okay, so now Buchholz is charged with the middle of the Yankees order. Buchholz will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be a tough 67, and Teixeira just missed that one, but that's going to get ground. He got over top of it just enough to ground that over to second. Pedroia will pick that one up. He'll make the throw over to first for out number 1. A-Rod stepping into the batter's box next. A-Rod today is, he's 1 for 2 with a, actually, no, okay. He's 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles, and he extended his first single on an error. That's what it was. Buckholes will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 24, and Rodriguez is going to get frozen by a slider for strike 3, and that is out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and McCann now is the batter. McCann today is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. Buckholes will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be a tough 7, and McCann's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3. That will retire the side, and the Red Sox needed that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the top of the 7th. We'll get ready for the bottom of the 7th. It is the 7th inning stretch. As usual, I won't torture you guys with my rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I will, however, take a small break. Don't forget, tomorrow is opening day for my 1985 replay in season ticket baseball. Bright and early tomorrow morning, we're going to start off at Tiger Stadium in Detroit, Michigan, with a matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Burt Blyleven will be going for the Indians, and Jack Morris will be going for the Tigers. There may be another block, there probably would be at least one more block in the afternoon. Maybe another evening block, but I'm not sure about the evening block yet. Bottom of the 7th now, and we are going to leave Pineda in there for the time being. Miller is ready to come in for the Red Sox, though. Batter now is Vasquez. Vasquez today is 1 for 2 with a double. As the dice go flying on me. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 2 is a defense check. Let's see if the Yankee defense is any better and where that one's being hit. That is a range play right back to Pineda. His range is a D, though, so he might not get to this one. Let's see, though. Actually, he's more likely. Actually, no, he's not more likely to get to this one. And he will most definitely not get to that one. And that is going to be a base hit for Vasquez. He will lead off with a single. Infield will go to double play depth, and the batter now is Bradley. Bradley today is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Vasquez has got no steal rating. He's not going anywhere. Pineda will turn and deal with Bradley. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 17, and Bradley gets frozen by the high heat for strike 3, out number 1. Betts now the batter. Betts today is 0 for 3. Yankee defense appears to be no better than the Red Sox today. Pineda will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 28, and Betts is going to get a hold of that one, and that's going to be a double. Let's see what happens on that. Let's see, line shot splits the gaps into center field. Runners advance 2 bases. So Vasquez is going to end up at third. And Betts is going to be at second. Batter now is Pedroia. Pedroia today is 1 for 3 with a single, but that is going to be it for Pineda. He's going to come out of the game. Vasquez and Betts are, of course, still Pineda's problem. As coming into pitch, will be the lefty, Andrew Miller. 6-1 with a 1.39 ERA. Presumably these were his Yankee stats. 45 and a third innings pitched, 28 hits, 5 homers, 7 walks, 77 strikeouts in 2016. Infield is going to play. I don't think he walked the bases loaded here, even try to set up a double play. So I don't think the Yankees are going to do that. Where are they going to play, though? They're going to play. I think they're going to play in and try to keep the run from scoring. I think that's going to be the play here. So Miller will get the sign from McCann. Fans at Fenway Park are loud, hoping Pedroia can help the Red Sox cut further into this lead. Miller will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set. Pedroia tenses. Miller will kick, and here comes the pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse check, but an 81 is going to be too high. An 81 is going to get flied into center field. Getting under that one for the Yankees is going to be Ellsbury. He will make the catch, and that's out number 2. But since it's on a wheelhouse, everybody's going to move up. Pedroia so Vasquez will score. Betts will go to third. Let me just enter that in. So F8, R2 plus, R3 plus. And just make sure that, yep, that will catch us up. It is now 4-3 in favor of the Yankees. We've got a close game coming here. This one's clearly going to come down to the wire. 2 outs now on a beautiful sac fly, which unfortunately is still going to get. Which unfortunately for him is still going to get charged to Pedroia, or not to Pedroia, to Pineda. Batter now is Bogaerts. He is 1 for 3 with a double today. Bogaerts is still very capable of tying this game with one swing of the bat. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 12 is a ballpark check. 13's wheelhouse. Bogaerts thinks he's got a hold of one. 54, though. That'll be enough to tie the game, and that'll be a base hit. As Betts will come in to score. Bogaerts will make it to third. Tie game. Stadium cheers. Yay! We're going to get some more activity in the Yankee bullpen as they're going to get Kirby Yates warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Ortiz, now the batter. Miller needs to be very careful with him. Bogaerts, not a threat to steal. Red Sox have just tied this game. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. An 8 is going to be a tough 0-0, so we've got another rare play with runners on base. Let's see. I got to find my rest of my rare plays for runners on base on tough. Where in the world? Here we go. Runners on base, tough. Let's see what we get for a rare play. 39. Catcher with a D or F range gets crossed up and misses the pitch. So catcher is McCann. He's got a C range, so he's going to hold the runner. So now we'll go to the batter. Now we'll go to Ortiz's patient section to resolve the at bat. That was, what is that, a 69? And Ortiz is going to get a hold of that one. That'll be a double, and with 2 outs, the Red Sox are going to take the lead. So Ortiz is going to end up at second. Bogarts will score, and the Red Sox take the lead 5-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! Ramirez now the batter. Ramirez today is 1-for-3 with a single. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 97, and that is going to get lifted into left field. Getting under that one is going to be Gardner. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. What an inning for the Red Sox, though. Let's see, that should be right. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and a sacrifice fly. Actually, yeah, there should have been a sacrifice fly in there somewhere. Right. Yeah, so sacrifice fly. Trying to double check here. Oh, I think he scored on that. All right, 3 runs on 4 hits and a sacrifice fly, and the Red Sox now have the lead 5-4 after 7. Let's see, Miller not tired yet since he only allowed 1 run on, well, he was charged with 1 run. I'll check in with chat here. All right, top of the 8th, and we're looking at the bottom of the Yankees order. Leading off the top of the 8th, we've got Castro. Castro today is 1-for-3 with a single. Buchholz will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a patient 19, and Castro's going to get a hold of one that's left over the plate, and that's going to be a leadoff double. Red Sox take the lead, and the Yankees are threatening to tie it right back up. Gregorius now the batter with a leadoff double. Gregorius today is 3-for-3 with a single and 2 doubles. Castro, not a threat to do much on the bases. Buchholz will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a patient 92. Gregorius is not that patient. That's going to get grounded over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Pedroia. He will make the play over to first. Castro will go to third on the throw. One out, and the batter now is Headley. Headley today is 2-for-3 with 2 singles. Infield is going to play in to try to keep Castro from scoring. Buchholz will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 75, and that's going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Pedroia, but we need to check on the infield in chart. I know I've got that here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Corners in. So we're going to re-roll the 2d6 and check those. Let's see, that's a 4. So the batter is out. So Headley's going to be out. But Castro will hold at third. That's a G4, R3. Actually, G4 is probably going to do fine here. That should end up at the same place with Castro. No, actually, hang on. I've got to re-enter that in Digital Diamond. That should be a G4. So we should end up with 2 outs in the inning. G4R3H. So Headley should be out. Castro should hold. 2 outs in the inning. And the batter now is Ellsbury. Ellsbury today is 3 for 4. He might bring Castro in with his bat the way he's batting today. Buchholz will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a patient 88, or maybe not. That'll be grounded over to second. Pedroia will pick that one up. He'll throw it over to first, and that will retire the side. Yankees can't do anything with a leadoff double as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. Stadium size. Phew. Catching up with chat real quick. ID Jester now joining us here at Fenway Park. He's just getting home from taking the wife to her doctor's appointment. Hopefully everything is going well with your wife. I think she had knee surgery, if I remember correctly. As we're getting set for the bottom of the 8th. And is Miller going to come out to pitch? He is going to come out to pitch. Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Red Sox, we've got Travis Shaw. Shaw today is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 96, and that's going to get lifted into right field. Getting under that one is going to be Beltran. He'll have to come in for a little bit for that one, as Shaw got under that very badly. But Beltran will have plenty of room to make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Holt now stepping into the batter's box. Holt today is 0 for 2 with a walk, and he's hit into a double play. We're going to get some activity in the Red Sox bullpen, as they don't want any more funny business. They're looking for their closer. They're going to get Craig Kimbrell warming up in the Red Sox bullpen. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is going to be a defense check. Defenses have been absolutely atrocious today. That'll be hit to the second baseman on a possible error chance. Second baseman for the Yankees is Castro. His error rating is a 3. He will get to that one easily, and that's going to be a line out. As the ball will get lined right to Castro, he'll put his glove up in self-defense for the ball to slam into it, and that's out number 2. As Vasquez now steps into the batter's box. Vasquez today is 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and he scored on a sac fly in the bottom of the 7th. Miller will get the sign from McCann. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 1. And Vasquez is going to get frozen by the heat right over the middle of the plate for strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox in the bottom of the 8th, as we're at 5-4 Boston after 8. Catching up with chat real quick before we start to answer the age-old question of will we see some 9th inning magic? Leading off the top of the 9th for the Yankees, we're going to have Brett Gardner. Gardner today is 0 for 3. He reached on an error, but the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen and get their closer. Buchholz is going to come out of the game. And coming in to pitch for the Red Sox, once Digital Diamond cooperates with me, coming in to pitch for the Red Sox will be Craig Kimbrell, 2-6 with a 3.40 ERA, 53 innings pitched, 28 hits, 4 homers, 30 walks, 83 strikeouts in 2016. He will be charged with the 2-3-4 of the Yankees order, trying to get this game over with. So Kimbrell will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a tough 90, and that's going to be grounded over to second. Pedroia will get a hold of that one with no problems. He'll fire that over to Ramirez at first, and that's out number 1. Beltran now the batter. Beltran today is 0 for 4. Beltran having a terrible day at the plate as there's 1 out. Kimbrell gets the sign from Vasquez. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 45, and Beltran's going to fight that one off, and he'll get on with a base hit. Infield will go to double play depth, as here's Teixeira. Teixeira today is 0 for 4. Beltran, not a threat to do much on the bases today. Kimbrell will get the sign from Vasquez. Fans at Fenway Park hoping the Red Sox don't start getting into 2-out trouble again. Kimbrell will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 11 is a patient, that looks like it's going to be an 80. The way it's landing, that's a patient 80, and that's going to be too high. That'll get lifted into center field. Getting under that one for the Red Sox is going to be Bradley, and there will be 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the Yankees comes to Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Fans at Fenway Park are loud, hoping Kimbrell can get this game over with. Rodriguez, always a threat to take it deep. Kimbrell will get the sign from Vasquez. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 49, and that's going to be grounded over to third. Picking that one up is going to be Travis Shaw. He'll pump once, pump twice, throw to first. That's your game. The Boston Red Sox escape a scare at Fenway Park as they manage to take the Yankees down and come from behind fashion 5-4. Stadium cheers. Yay! Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 13 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher is going to be Clay Buchholz. Andrew Miller will take the loss, and Craig Kimbrell will end up with the save. And that will do it for this playthrough of Payoff Pitch Baseball. Yes, it was a good game. There was a lot of drama in this one. We aren't quite done yet, though, because I got a couple deliveries in, so I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here, and then we're going to crack those on the channel. And we've got a lot of stuff coming up on the channel, but I'll talk more about that after we get these products unboxed. I do want to do a little bit of cleanup here, as I mentioned first. Whoa. Good thing I'm in OBS, because now I can actually react a little bit more quickly to if I jar the camera. All right, he went back with Yankee pitchers. All right, I think that's enough cleanup for the time being. We'll bring our first delivery of being a very small package from drive-through cards. So let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. Why are they... For what I'm expecting to be in here, I don't know why it's being tagged with a fragile. Right, it's got a fragile sticker on it. We'll find out soon enough, though. Oh, look, craft paper. Yeah, still don't see why it's got... Let me get the invoice out of here, and then we'll take a look at all of that. Looks like we've got just got some inventory tags here. There's the invoice. Okay. I can get all of that tossed away. And what we've got here is all of the cards for PentaQuest and the Heroes expansion for PentaQuest. Hopefully this has got the rules on it. I've never had one of these tuck boxes open. Okay, looks like they open from the top. I was looking for something. I think I was looking for something a little more complicated than I was expecting it to be. But there's the tag, all of the cards, and there's the rules on that. So cool. I'll have to get that sleeve before that gets to the channel. And I think I also need 5D6. And then we've got Heroes in here. Again, this is going to need to get sleeved as well, which basically means once I sleeve these, the tuck boxes are going to be useless. So it looks like white like that when it's ready, and black when the Heroes are exhausted. And there should be rules, rules on how those work as well. So very nice. That can get out of the way. And now for our other delivery, holy cow. We've got another delivery that came in yesterday from Sideline Strategy Games. So PentaQuest is a fun game, simple, quick, easy. I can play it back to back. That's what I've been seeing as I've been watching you stream it. You can usually get a few games of that in when you do a full session of PentaQuest. But let's get this cracked open, preferably without slicing myself like crazy. Which way do I want to go with this? I think we'll go right there. Okay, it should pull up. Actually, it probably pulls back. It pulls back this way. And what we're greeted by in here, once I get the bubble wrap out, is we've got the 2019 season of Payoff Pitch Baseball. That is a brick that's going to need to get sorted and nothing flat. But it will also serve as a replacement, as my purge of Inside Pitch Baseball is going to probably stay a bit surgical, I think. But this is the 2019 season to replace 2019 in Inside Pitch. So we've got all of that. I'm probably going to be placing another couple of orders here in the next few minutes. Get some other seasons in for some of my other games. But that's another season of Payoff Pitch Baseball, and that's another playthrough of Payoff Pitch Baseball. Still got a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. I think later this afternoon, there is going to be one more game on the channel. I haven't completely decided what that game is going to be yet, but there is going to be something. Then later this evening, after I get done with dinner, we're going to have Pinot with Phoenix, and that's going to be a long episode of Pinot with Phoenix. So if you're stopping by, bring a drink, snacks, and stuff like that. As for tomorrow, we are going to be finally starting the long-awaited 1985 season replay in-season ticket baseball with Block 1, as we will be at Tiger Stadium to start the 1985 season. The Cleveland Indians will be in town to take on the Detroit Tigers. Bert Blyleven going for the Indians, and Jack Morris going for the Tigers. So Indians, Tigers, what you guys get to look forward to on Block 1. That'll be bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, Take care, everyone.